Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we attended our own funeral and explored the city of Erd and got ourselves declared as anti-deceased, which means I think we could go back to the House of Days and be able to see the judges and things there, or we could carry on exploring. And I am of half the mind to want to carry on exploring. I do believe though we're going to have to buy some petrichor, even though I don't particularly want to, because we're running out of food. So, it's also bloody expensive. Good God. We'll see how much that's a problem. I'm also slightly concerned it hasn't increased my amount of supplies I have. Maybe it would be in my best interest to leave, buy supplies in the Reach, and then come back. It would cost me artifacts to get back here. You know what? Let's do that. I feel like there's some downside to eating petrichor, and it's not a small downside either. It's a big downside. You know what? Let's explore via this way, and at least uncover some of the map. And we'll try and work our way back down to the gate. And hope this doesn't all backfire. No more Logoi, please. I don't like them. Can we actually do anything here? I feel like we might be able to actually dock at this. I mean, I suppose Erd is technically... is the White Well? I mean, we gained experience. That's Terrorful, apparently. Terrorful? Yes, terrifying. Not terrorful. It's full of terror. Yes. Don't fly over it, huh? Don't want to get sucked in. No, Wellmouth? You know what? Let's go to the Wellmouth. We might as well carry on exploring while we're here. The White Well, where the guilty are condemned. A smattering of dark cottages at the White Well's edge. It is surrounded by endless rows of tumbled and broken statues, mere specks against the snow. The Wellmouth here. Howling winds erupt from the frozen abyss, rattling roofs and chasing snow over mist-shrouded streets. Most of the silhouettes in the snow are statues, cracked and mutilated by age. A few are not statues, but gaunt women in mourning veils, who skitter suddenly into motion as you come near, and fall into silent line behind you. At the centre of the village is a squat black cottage. Its walls throb. So we have quite a lot of options here, but we do need to deposit the psalmists. Fantastic. We've had these guys on our ship for a very long time. The twice scorned priest and his flock have travelled a long, long way from New Winchester. Your crew can't wait to be rid of them. Off you pop, chaps. The psalmists emerge from your train, pulling coats tight against the wind. They form a bleak, snow-battered huddle. A few hurry to fetch the wood and tools they brought. Soon they've laid the foundations for a church. We can manage our own affairs for a while, the twice-scorned priest tells you. His nose and ears are already bitter red from the cold. Take these maps. We don't need them anymore. The church should be finished in 2 weeks. Visit us then. As you leave, you notice a line of widows assembled in the distance, watching wordlessly. Nice. So they've just showed up here and have just started building a church. I'm sure that's not going to end badly. Is there anything else we can do here? We can speak to the widows. Seek out the matronly relic's approval, or watch the widows inter one of the failed dead. Let's speak to the widows, see if that goes anywhere. We have... Oh, we unlock this by not having the relic's approval. So I don't think we're going to get very far. These cadaverous figures are known as the Widows at the Well. Their role is to inter the failed dead. You attract a half-circle of veiled observers by now. They respond to your questions with whispers and hiss among themselves. "You're in the wrong place," says one of them finally, stepping a little too close. She points to where the lights of Erd twinkle on the other side of the well. "The stone-faced court is there." "Grandmother will know you're here by now," says another of the widows. "If you intend to stay, you must meet with her, else fly away at once." Alright, well, let's go meet with her. She squats in a black cottage at the village's heart. Its walls bulge and pulsate oddly. The relict is an old woman of colossal stature, as tall and broad as a wagon. Her face, such a mass of wrinkles that her features are almost entirely lost. She shuffles aside and gestures silently to an armchair beside a roaring fire. You ignore the insistent skitter scratching coming from inside the walls, and you enter her parlour. The relict collapses into an armchair opposite you, taking up her needles. They clicker and clack, knitting together black threads that outstretch from the walls and ceiling and floor. One of the widows pours you a warm-ish tea and kneels at the relic's side with her head bowed. Certain actions in the well map are only available to characters with the anti-deceased status. Well, if we had ourselves some immaculate souls, we could request permission to linger, but we do not. So I guess we will leave. You don't want to stay a moment longer. Can we watch one of the widows inter the dead, I guess? A steady supply of immortals and quasi-immortals trickles from the stone-faced court. One is being dragged towards the edge now. The failed dead is a cadaverous figure in a three-piece suit, his skin tattooed with phrases in Sanskrit. The widows are dragging him to the edge of the well atop a rickety cart. Though shackled in heavy iron, he thrashes and writhes like a snake on hot coals. "I can give you power," he shouts, voice carrying even above the wind. The widow's wagon nears the edge. "Wealth, secrets, feasts, favours. I've lived 1,000 years. I am owed debts by gods. What do you want?" The widows titter beneath their veils and tip him unceremoniously into the abyss. Oh no. Obviously didn't have the favours of the right gods. Alright. I'm guessing I can't do anything at the church? The Church of Judas? Really? Okay. The church stands dark and forbidding at the edge of the well. Yeah, no, they're raising it. We shall have to come back in 2 weeks. Oh wow, it'll be 1909. Right then, let's keep going. I suppose actually, there's no shop here, is there? There is not. I don't know, I'm still looking. I'm still half hoping we might find some supplies somewhere, but I don't think we will. Alright, if we keep going this way. I could send out the Ratanaut, but I don't want to waste the supplies, because if I am heading back... well... Nethermore? That's a Scornfluke. For God's sake. I accidentally overheated my train. shouldn't be too bad, if I'm honest. Like, out of all the things I could be fighting right now, Scornfluke's not too bad. Oh my god, stop it. It's flying in the most erratic behaviour. Ow, you're dead. I am hurt by that. The gelatinous flesh spasms, the broken spines rattle. Its piping grows doleful. The fluke is dying. 42% chance. I don't really fancy doing that in the middle of the Blue Kingdom here, so I think what I will do is I will tear off a trophy. The fluke thrashes and undulates, fighting its end desperately, as if more than its own life depended on it. The piece you rip from the eyelid is taller than you are. It will make an awe-inspiring banner. A stoker fusses over where to hang it. Too close to the fires and it'll become desiccated and frail. Anywhere else and it'll impede movement. You leave its final placement for the crew. A captain shouldn't get drawn into the niceties. I was kind of hoping it was going to drop some form of supplies. Alas, it did not. There is something to crave down here. Oh, it could be supplies. I really hope it is. It was repairing the ship. I mean, I guess not too bad, all things considered. We did take some damage from the dying Scornfluke. I'm still slightly bitter about this. Okay, I think I have to go to the left here. The real question is, how many supplies do I buy? I kind of regret buying the petrichor with my current plan of leaving the Blue Kingdom. I wonder if there's anything new to do in Sky Barnet now that I am anti-deceased. I don't think so. I don't think they cared because they, you know, they're already from London. Oh, I imagine I will lose my... oh god, not one of those. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay, you didn't do as much damage as you did the first time I came across one of you bastards. You bloody eater of the dead. A rancid horror. With the elongated muzzle of a crocodile and the plumage of a peacock corpse conjoined by a knot of bloated hippopotamus with many, many mournful eyes. The bane of the trespasser and the devourer of the dead. The powers of the Blue Kingdom tolerate them because they thin out the ranks of the unwanted dead. Alright, so we can either search its maw, its jaw gapes exposing waterfalls of noxious drool. It may have eaten something valuable. We'll have to climb in to find out. 76% chance. We can claim a trophy. 50% chance. There are very few living who can say they've slain an eater of the dead. Or, if I had the butchery, I could have got supplies, but I don't have the butchery. Alright, let's search its maw. Oh dear. A couple of your crew hold the line of your sky suit as you plunge in. Even through your helmet, the smell is like a morgue full of gassy cadavers. Fishing within the rotting gums, you uncover mottled scraps of hair, splinters of doomed engines, and pools of liquefying flesh. There are a few undigested valuables amidst the gore. Lovely. Well, we survived. We took a bit of a smashing there, which is not great. But we didn't die, so, you know. I'd say that's a victory unto itself. Especially considering that is what killed us last time we came to the Blue Kingdom. Yeah, I should be able to... Oh, god, no, another one. See if I can do this without getting hit at all. Oh, that's not good. I don't suppose you two hate each other. Ow. Okay, I've decided I'm running away. Unless you want the Spirifer dead, in which case then I'm all for it. Ah. I missed with nearly all of my shots. Uh-oh. It's fine. We didn't almost die. Ow. Okay, this could have gone remarkably better. Let's search its more real quick. Success! A jumble of undistinguished souls. 3 stokers hold the line of your skysuit as you plunge in. Yes, between the sharp spindles of teeth, you find the remnant of the eater's recent meals. Nestled, unchewed between 2 black molars, you pry out a number of souls. Right, let's get the hell out of here and not fight the Spirifer. See you later. We're leaving. I'll repair myself at New Winchester. Because, yeah, no, we got absolutely destroyed there, but mostly because I had to perform emergency maneuvers to dodge the damn Spirifer, which really didn't help, and then I got cornered in the air. Oh dear, there's a... Apparently, Blue Kingdom's trying to kill me. It's going out of its way, it's sending everything. Don't worry, we got plenty of health. Let's see how much this costs. If memory serves, it should be free. I do have some undead crew, though. I don't know if that's going to cause some problems. The Kingdom's only transit relay was built by London's embassy, then yielded to local authorities. Now its rooms hang with silks of blue and gold. Pale petals carpet the floors. There's no need to pay for passage. Instead, the inhabitor of the threshold will determine whether you are permitted to leave. It is served by the spirits of jackals which lounge lazily in the corridors until someone seeks passage. They close in, their faces hidden behind angular porcelain death masks. But after a cursory sniff, they return to their reverie. It seems for the moment that you are free to return to the Reach. Oh, if you have eaten petrichor, you must deal with the inhabitor before you can leave. You see, now that's what I thought. I knew there was some downside. Well, let's get out of here. You hurry back to your locomotive as the relay engages. The steel arms swing loudly into position. The casing closes overhead. Jets of steam scour your hull. You hear the rumble of the correspondence stones rotating into sequence, and your engine is flung along tunnels that were burrowed through the sky in distant eons. The journey is disturbed. As you transverse the relay passage, some celestial beast thunders amidst the roots of the sky. Its lamentable bellows shake the heavens. I feel like the valid question is, can I eat petrichor in the Reach? An unfortunate case of desiccation. The shades you recruited in the Blue Kingdom have gathered at the windows. As the light of strange stars fall on them, they begin to turn, inexorably, to salt. Their skin desiccates, becoming glittering and rough. Joints stiffen, extremities, then whole limbs fall to the ground and break into chunks. Some of the shades continue to stare, rapt through the windows. Others look to you, their eyes quizzical in their masks. Some hurry to dark corners of your locomotive. It does not help. Soon there is nothing left of them but mounds of salt and cracked porcelain masks. I can either conduct a hasty funeral, what else can you do? Clean it away, never speak of this again, or have your cook sweep up the salt. Let's just conduct a hasty funeral. The ceremony is curt and hesitant. What can you say about the silent shades that served under you? You knew nothing of their lives or their deaths. Your eulogy is hollow. Did they know this would happen? Did they want it? Have they returned to the Blue Kingdom? Was a glimpse of other stars all they longed for? I lost 4 crew, but luckily it wasn't my entire crew. Okay, let's go buy some supplies. And recruit some crew and repair the ship. This is going to be very expensive. Upsettingly so. But yeah, no, not much I can do about it. In fact, I might need to make some money. I am mildly concerned I might not have enough supplies to get to New Winchester. We're at 36%. This damnable journey. Oh, we should have enough. 29%? Probably would have been better if I didn't have that firefight in the Blue Kingdom. Wait. Damn it. 23. Oh. I thought I was closer than I was. 19. 18. Oh. No, that's the edge of New Winchester, right? 15. It's fine. 14. Don't worry about it. 13. There's the dock. Nothing to worry about. Plenty of food. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. See? Didn't even get close. Oh god, it carried on going down while we were docking. Okay. Firstly, let's repair the locomotive. Fully repair it. It's going to cost me 210. Ah, it's expensive. Do you know what? I suddenly don't care about my crew. Can I sell petrichor here? Do you reckon they'll let me? Damn. I would have liked to get my money back. We're going to have to get quite a lot of supplies, I feel. It's going to cost me 600. Jesus, I've got like no money left. I have anything in here that I could... I mean, I've got 15 bronzewood I could sell, but that's... I'd rather not sell the bronzewood. Got casks of Neverantine gemstones I could probably sell. And I've also got a lot of nectar. Hang on a minute. Is there a prospect? 5 barrels of unseasoned hours. Seeds for lustrum. I could probably do this. 5 barrels of unseasoned hours. Let's just lower that down. We need money, so as much as I would like to carry on exploring the Blue Kingdom right now, this seems like the easier option. Shouldn't take too long. Might take the rest of the episode though, I'm afraid. We got to see the spider ladies, I suppose. And once we've got a good stock of supplies in the bank, we can just go back to Sky Barnet to get more supplies. That's kind of the plan, you know, like, if I get a stockpile of supplies, we can then spend a long time in the Blue Kingdom without having to come back. But I need money, because I've spent all my money. Somehow, I don't know how I've managed it. At one point, I had quite a lot of money. Not very financially sensible in this game for some reason. I was kind of hoping we'd get a bronzewood one, because the bronzewood ones, you get like $1.5 grand. I don't think we're going to make that much money. It was 5, right? Yeah. Could try and deliver the guns to Yeah, the circus is closed. A sneezing fit. Ah, that came out of nowhere. How deeply unpleasant. Yep, still going. Fantastic. Luckily, I can just cut that out. Alright, almost there. This shouldn't take too long. We'll see if there's any bargains. We're just gonna have to spend a little bit of time trying to make money. Which is not my favourite pastime in this game, which is why we don't have that much money. Lower my terror here. Is there anything else I can do at the circus that could be beneficial? Still need to get that faster engine, goddammit. I spent so much time. This place was a battlefield, the grave of Techates and stovepipes alike. Alright, here we go. And here's some bunting for the circus, because it's fun. I could kill the Techate, but there's a chance he drops supplies. The supplies stolen are just as good as supplies bought. Right, first things first, let's make sure we actually do the bazaar. 775. Ooh, some cheap cloister nectar right there. Is that going to take all my money? It's going to cost 300. That's a really good price. I'll buy it. I think even if I just sell that back at New Winchester, we'd make a profit. Do I have new arrivals here? Listen to their stories. I could try and recruit some people, but it was very low chance. Not really worth it. Okay, let's go back. I might just straight up sell the cloister honey just for like the tiny profit. I don't know. It might be worthwhile. Pretty sure I can sell it for like 115. It's not really worth it, is it? I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember the price off the top of my head, even though I literally just looked at it a few seconds ago. I'm going to kill this Techate episode. Maybe he'll drop supplies. Hey, oh, never mind. Change my mind. Nope. Don't worry about it. A Techate is in fact safe. Yeah, it turns out when you hang around with the really big ship, I'm not going to mess around with it. Even though I probably could take down the really big ship if I wanted to, and they do drop a lot of supplies. That might have been the right play. Of course, rocking the boat is also not really that necessary. There's some items there, oh my god. Come on, give me supplies. Uh-oh. Bloody munitions. I do not require munitions. Oh well. What do we want to do? We can gain hull, we're at full, or we can examine the captain's logs. Let's examine the captain's logs. The captain's door is covered in noughts and crosses. Yes, we've got 38 sovereigns and 1 sky story. Never say no. It's free money, isn't it? It's not a lot of free money, but free money's free money. Adds up to the supply fund. I'm not really sure how many supplies we'll need. I don't think we need that much. Because like I said in the last episode, the Blue Kingdom isn't that big. So I don't think we'll be spending too much time actually driving around. We're going to be spending most of our time in the places we were trying to find. We still need to find the Forge of Souls. That's the main objective for us in the Blue Kingdom. Ooh, I could take some Immaculate Souls to request some time at the well as well. Because I'm pretty sure I have Immaculate Souls in the bank. Could be worth doing. I don't know why I would want to request time at the well, though. So maybe I'll wait until I have a quest that requires me to do that. We can access our bank in Sky Barnet, from what I remember. So I can get out the Immaculate Souls at any time. It's not the end of the world. Assuming I have them, I'll have to have a look. We are coming up to the end of the episode, though, so I may sell this cloister honey if it's worth it. And then we'll end the episode here. And then in the next episode, we'll go back into the Root Kingdom. Sorry for the slight diversion here. Wasn't part of the plan, but I suddenly realised that I didn't want to become indebted to having Petrichor, because I'm pretty sure it's really bad. A down locomotive on Hybris. Have we already done that quest? How much do I get for 3? It cost me 100, right? 120. So I'd make 60 profit. You know what? Yes, sure. Why not? It's not the best, but watch me now go into the prospects and see. Deliver gourds of nectar to Magdalene's, which is like, you know, the best. No, it's souls for Port Prosper, huh? Wait, don't we have another one to go to Port Prosper? We have, like, guns? 3 consignments of souls. I'm going to claim it. Yeah, so we have guns. So 3 guns and 3 souls. And by guns, I mean munitions. That is definitely worth doing. I don't think I'm going to do it at the end of this episode, but at the start of the next one. And we have 2 Immaculate Souls. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, we'll do that at the start of the next episode. That's just easy money. Easy money right there. So, I'm going to thank you all very much for being here. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does mean the world to me. I know I say this every episode. It feels very hollow and I just say the same thing every time, but it really does mean the world to me. And as always, I'll see you next time.